House Guest Stories. According to Reddit, number 15. Man, I knew it. Told me that we got to do what I want since I'm the guest. But whenever I went to her house, she would say, "We do what I want because I'm the host." By the way, this was when I was very young, like 9 years old or so. How is this a bad house guest story if, you were the one getting screwed over? What the bing bong? I can't even be critical because, I've got issues of my own. Guys, I'm coming to you live outside of my hazmat suit. Does that not, I haven't earned anything? Am I expecting too much? Well, it's okay. Let's scroll down to replace what I feel may have been a non-entry. My mother's side of the family can be very inconsiderate. When my sister was getting married some years ago, they stayed with us for the weekend. I knew I had to surrender my room to accommodate them, so I cleaned it, washed my sheets and towels just for them. One day that weekend, I came home and went into the room. I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. Oh, God. Son of a bitch. So one day on the weekend, I come home and went into the room. They were only sleeping in the room, otherwise I was still very much using it during the day. Nice. Oh, that's the webcam. It's a good thing it wasn't like facing anything stupid. Hey, what's that up there? Maybe a fan of the ceiling fan. A Blade. Blade is a movie starring Wesley Snipes that is, kind of responsible for a lot of what came out of superhero movies today. Can you imagine if you guys got a hot taste of crotch when the stream opened or some shit? That'd be wild as hell. Oh, damn, that should be crazy. At any rate, let's continue. Oh my God, what's that?
Would you be able to see the screen if it was set low? I don't think so.
No, the cam?
Yes, it would be obstructing you in some way or another.
No, it could just be angled down, at a bad place.
Be looking at your belly.
Oh man. One day the weekend and I came home. Wow, the band? I'm kidding. So one day that weekend I come home and go into my room. I found all of their very wet, musty, and smelly towels bundled into a heap on my bed. I cleaned it up and came back an hour later to find that my cousin stripped the duvet off of the bed and placed it on the floor and put her toddler son to sleep on it on the floor. Oh. My aunt used makeup without asking, my makeup. While I was present, they all rifled through my closet and vanity and used and wore whatever they pleased. Ew. The night of the events, while I was doing my hair, I put my blow dryer down temporarily and my cousin gave it to her son because he was asking to play with it. He refused to give it back to me and my cousin told me I need to let him play with it. They constantly asked me to do things for them and help them get dressed, which made me late. And I missed the photographer, so I have no pics with my sister that night. I was devastated because she and all my other siblings got some wonderful shots that I missed out on. They insulted every outfit I wore if they liked it. It was only because one of them had one just like that, but nicer. What a bunch of assholes. Do I have to keep reading this? This shit makes me happy. I'm not like part of a bunch of, and like they're family too, so you're somehow expected to put up with that? Throughout the weekend, I saw one of them pick my water bottle up, drink from it, and I walked into my room to find my cousin's husband, shirtless and very greasy, passed out on my bed. The icing on the cake, though, is that my other sister also had to give up her room, and one day she found a strange stain on her sheet. Turns out the cousin changed her son's diaper on her bed without spreading a changing pad, and his poop got on her bed. Poop on your bed now? Poop on your bed now? Guys, I know this is going to sound crazy, you know? But y'all know what it's like. I found some biscuits today. And it's a very good part of the day, the fact that I found these biscuits. You know? Pleasing to say the least. I'm going to share those biscuits with you right now. They're called Shirley biscuits. And as a Jamaican man, I'm particularly fond of the Shirley biscuits. Very good stuff. See, I like the one that comes in the red. And on the front of the Shirley biscuit, you got a little picture of a house, you know? Talk about unnecessary. Because I've never taken the time to look at the biscuit before wolfing it down. You know, these biscuits may have come close to killing me on numerous occasions. Maybe there's an alternate dimension where I died choking on the crumbs of a Shirley biscuit. Now, this video is not sponsored by Shirley Biscuit, so we got to get out of here, but, you know, there it is. Found some of those today. If you think I'm playing, where the webcam at? Where the webcam at? Hold on, let me see that. Let me see this over. Do you think this is a game? Do you think this is a game? You see it say Shirley on there. Can you read that? You see that it say Shirley Biscuits? Hold on, let me do the thing. Let me do the thing. Or it's enough. What, I'm too violent for you, Dia?
Yes.
It's not like I hit you with it.
I don't like abrupt loud
What, you gonna
noises.
tell people that I beat you up Johnny Deaf woman style? Everybody heard Amber, but they should have heard Johnny. Get it? Get it?
No.
Because her name's Amber Heard.
I want to.
Wait a minute. So just because Amanda's a fucking mod, her name's not in color either? Jeez, they just taking a color from everybody. They trying to make us all white. They trying to cleanse us. Ugh. Wait, take the cam off. My bad. Jeez. Amanda says it's green on her end. What is wrong with YouTube? Huh?
And for me, she shows up blue.
Let me see something. If I do this, right? That may be too steep a price, guys. I can't be expected to do the no. Oh, man, that's blinding. Dark theme on. Bitch, why the chat still that color if the dark theme is on, though? You see the problem, homie? Guys, what's the refresh button again? Is it F5? Let's try F5 on that window. Yeah, that's as good as it's gonna get. Because I'm willing to go out of my way to make damn sure that we can have the blue and the green names. I like that. I like the blue and the green names.
Back to life chat.
I like that, you know? It straight derailed me the other day. I was looking at that shit like, what? Anyway, Linda says, yay, I'm blue again. See, and you guys probably weren't even admitting how it may have been hurting you. You know, you were probably like grabbing your titty and feeling like your heart was just gonna go out because they took your colors. They took them. But Kyle.
We can no longer paint with the colors of the wind.
But Kyle has restored those colors. I do that from the kindness of my own heart. You guys better enjoy it while it lasts. My birthday's coming in a day, and I imagine I may just evolve into someone cruel, you know? What the fuck you laughing at? What's funny about that?
To some people, you're probably already there.
So yeah, that's what I was imagining. Is in your head going, crueler? How is that possible? I'm not cruel. What the fuck?
I'm just saying some people may already be.
Yeah, like Amber. You okay? Don't be an Amber, guys. God. Number 14. Invite their own guests to stay with us for 5 days. How you gonna be a house guest and then invite other people to come? Like, jeez, boy. They just don't get it. They just don't get it, boys. Let's put the boots to them. Medium style. Is everybody having a good day? Things making sense? I don't want to feel like wasting your time with Shirley Biscuits and, making your names colored again. But this list is going to be over quick, man. These entries seemed very short, and that's not something I have a problem with. Number 13. I asked my friends, a couple, to watch my house while I was away. And by watch, I meant just to check in every few days, bring my mail, etc. They thought that I meant stay there, sleep in my bed, make a huge mess, stink up the kitchen with burnt food, which they left in the pot for the week, which ruined the pot. And that's that. I was most displeased. How do you end up with friends that you don't like? Dia, I want to put it to you like this. I could be friends with somebody for years and years and years and years and years. It doesn't just mean that I trust them enough to stay in my place without supervision. It doesn't just mean that I trust them without having seen how they are with animals to keep my pet. And it certainly doesn't mean, you know what I think is a great test? And I want everybody to listen to me. If you had a considerable amount of money that you were going to go ahead and go into a business venture. I mean, this isn't even like something simple, If you had probably anything above $50,000 or even $20,000, right? On the line as far as a business venture, if you wouldn't trust this person as a partner, just trust, like flat out trust, then why the hell you leaving your fucking place to these people? Grab my mail. That's one thing, man. But go in my house? You know what the hell they gonna do? Oh my God. Get yourself a damn camera. And let them know slyly, Oh, there's like camera systems set up and shit like that in case any intruders come. I just want you to water my plants, pick up my mail, shit like that. But the camera system, though, people are wild. Hey, this girl has a Daphne user picture. Rachel says, hi, Kyle and Dia. I usually just lurk, but I wanted to say hi. Well, you did it, Rachel. And those F's. Oh, damn. Hello, Dr. House. It's nice to see you. Just hoping you had a good day, and I hope that everybody who's watching is liking the video and having a great day as well. On to the next house guest. My aunt took a shit in the bathroom. A given, considering we were having a barbecue. But instead of throwing the used tissues in the toilet or even the bin, I'm so sorry. That just, yeah, you don't want to read that ever. You don't ever want to read that. You don't ever want to read that. It's already cursed. Instead of throwing the used toilet paper in the toilet or bin, we don't want to know where the rest of that sentence goes.
We really don't.
She put it in the bathtub. Nigga, what are you doing? Have you ever used a bathroom before in your life? If not the toilet. What in your brain decides it's not gonna be the fucking bin, son? You animal. Get your ass in the woods. We ain't inviting you over here no more. What the fuck? What the fuck? I used toilet paper in a what the fuck? Yo, like I'm saying, Maybe you don't want to fucking put it in the toilet, toilet, because maybe too much paper may clog up the receptacle. Maybe that's what you got going on over at your place. Maybe those are the living conditions when you're in your fucking toilet. You flushing too much toilet paper and clog that shit up. Maybe hold it in your hand, flush it, and then put the paper in there and then flush it again. What? It's really crazy to me because I'm sorry that this is breaking me so hard. I'm literally thinking, what in your brain is deciding not the trash, not the trash, not the trash? So I told my mom, who put her on blast in front of the whole family, thank you, Jesus, she doesn't come to the cookouts anymore.
Good.
Somebody said that doesn't sound normal. Yeah. Does she perhaps have dementia or a mental illness? Dude said, afar from bipolar disorder, you mean apart. I don't believe that she has anything else. She claimed to have not seen the trash can and thought we had septic. So she was trying to save us from a clog, but I have no idea what went through her mind. Let me tell y'all something right motherfucking now. If in your brain something clicked and said, you can't put that toilet paper in the toilet, and you look around that bathroom and ain't no bin, now wouldn't you wrap that toilet paper in even more toilet paper to kind of hide the streak, so to speak, and then go find a basket, a piece of fucking trash to put that shit in? You're just going, look, there you go in the bathtub. Let somebody else deal with that. Touching your shitty ass wipe? What the fuck?
I wonder if they made her go back up there and clean it up herself.
I can't believe how fucking alive I am just thinking about this shit. Because I must have found something that would just set me the fuck off. Hey, Kyle, you don't get mad, right? Nah. Somebody left some shitty toilet paper in your bathtub. Hey, say word? Everybody line up. Put your guns on the table. Oh my God.
I feel like you would handle it with putting this person on blast, telling them, go to that bathroom, throw that out, and then leave my house and never come back.
Number 11, man. This was technically in a dorm room, not a real home. But I had the audacity to wake up my roommate's boyfriend by walking into the room where he was asleep at 3 in the afternoon, and he immediately launched into a political argument with me. How dare you wake him up at 3 p.m.? in your own room, you know what I mean? Launched into a political argument. You sure this wasn't Lucas Werner? Lucas doesn't have friends, though, let alone a girlfriend. Ain't that something? Drake the Human just appeared and said, opinion on Adventure Time. You know, I think I like this kid. Adventure Time was a dope show in the beginning. It turned into a really, really good show. And it kind of meandered and went on probably a little bit longer than it needed to. So, you know, it should have wrapped it up. I think one of my favorite shows, aside from like BoJack, is probably Futurama. Futurama hits a point where it is, in my opinion, infinitely watchable. I don't know, you know, if I would want to see it keep going the way that Simpsons has. But I believe that, you know, maybe Simpsons could say the same. If they only made it to like season 7 and then just stopped, I probably think the same of The Simpsons. Talia dripping down the wall says hello, hello. And let's continue. Number 10. I took an explosive. That's the whole list. Took explosive shits that left shit splattered all over the toilet every single day for the month that he was residing in our house. He didn't think to clean it up. You know, I thought this would be a fun list, man. It said, hey, man, what's the crazy thing a house guest did at your party? And it's like, or at your house, and it's like, okay, well, yeah, we expect them to be unclean. Maybe we expect poor etiquette occasionally, but just poop, 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 poop.
Obviously, that's a thing that most people will remember out of someone.
Number 9. My dad collects fossils and found the lower half of a human jaw. He called the police, and when he found the jaw, but they told him it was quite old and they couldn't do anything with it. In the end, he was allowed to keep the jawbone, and it's on display in his poker room. He bagged a real human. My mother's cousin stayed with them for a visit, picked it up by each end, and pressed inward, exclaiming, "Oh, is this real?" The piece snapped in half. Dad quietly removed the bits from my cousin's hands and left the room. He put it together with some scotch tape.
Who does that?
People do that. You know what I mean?
I know.
And like,
dumbfounds me.
yeah, but people are pieces of shit that are incapable of seeing anything from their own perspective, or from any perspective other than their own. And I know all about that. You know, if people who are collectors have ever in their life been in the midst of somebody who doesn't collect, you know, they may go as far as to just think it's all stupid, and anybody who does, you know, just needs to get out or something like that, needs to get out more. Because if it's something that they don't get, then that's the end of it. But I have seen people lose their fucking mind, man, in the way of just believing that because it's not important to them, that it shouldn't be important to anybody else. Going as far as taking or breaking things. And what's really funny about collecting, Dia, is that some of these things have legit crazy value. So in an instance or two that I've come across where somebody breaks or just like takes something and then loses what, you know, oh God, I think I remember a story recently about a dude who took their relative's toy, Star Wars collectible, and gave it to the kid to play, and maybe the kid broke it or, you know, lost it or took it out of its box or whatever. You know what I mean? That would just like ruin the value of it. And the dude was like, well, look, I'm gonna need that money back since you can't give it to me in the state that it was in. And they were just like, oh, I just don't see how, you know, it's just a toy. Why should I have to pay this and blah, 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 blah. And it was like, bitch, it ain't yours to take.
So they sued, right?
I don't know. You know, everybody don't got money to sue. Everybody don't got money for representation and bullshit like that. Sometimes, you know, it's just a bucket of ass.
I think there's like court where you don't have to have lawyers. You just go and sue because it's you know, you're not asking for millions of dollars. You're just asking for value. Yeah,
but it's still negligent to not have representation. So even that would probably set the wrong people back. GSK is saying, hey, Kyle, hope you're having a great day. Wanted to wish you a belated birthday. The birthday is in one day. I appreciate the happy birthday. You're actually ahead of time, my man. So don't let anybody ever tell you that you didn't do something well. You weren't late, man. You were, in fact, early. Wow. If I had a time machine, I'd go forward in time and make sure that you all, well, no, you could all be dead, too. So that'd be crazy, you know what I mean? Guys, you're, oh my God. What did this? And some guy on the ground's like, they made this free sex bot with a fat ass, and none of us could resist. And I'll be like, even the straight girls? And he'd be like, oh, especially the straight girls. You should have seen it. God damn. And that's his final breath. And I'll be like, sex bots! Sex bots! Sorry. As we continue this last number 8. I was at work all day. Where's the damn... Let me turn it down. I'm like too loud. Why am I so close to the mic too? Okay. I was at work all day. and I always closed my door before leaving. Always. My mom had guests over and decided, hey, let's show the guests everyone's rooms and all the rooms in the house in general. Well, one lady whom I had never known didn't like how I arranged my room. So while everyone was at dinner, she went into my room and rearranged my desk, the clothes in the drawers. This isn't even family? Damn, Hubert Cumberdale. I appreciate that. I want to say go with the fit ring, but don't get the SD card unless you really want to do it. I'd say go with that fit ring. I should take that SD card off because I recently got an SD card from Demetrius, and I appreciate the hell out of him for it. But yeah, no, I appreciate that. I'm really shocked. And Dr. House, I'm gonna go back and read your story. Just give me a second. Yeah. This was just a guest. Sorry, that's what broke me for a little bit and it made me go back up and read. It said my mom had guests over. This isn't family. This person has absolutely no business going into this stranger's room and rearranging their shit. And it's like, is it OCD?
It's not.
Is it OCD coupled with like whatever spectrum may accompany a lack of awareness to the point where you think that how you like something? That's so a parent thing to do, to like arrange a place based on.
The thing is though, the mom decided to take everyone on a tour of everyone.
Yeah, but she's not to blame for this crazy bitch peeling off. She shouldn't have done that, but like ladies got nothing better to do. That's how they flex on niggas who come to their house.
She probably wouldn't have seen that room unless she like went and
but of course, the whole event I'm sure was set up because of the woman. So the fact that any of them are there and anything that happens after that is entirely because of what she threw into motion. But she didn't make this lady walk up in the damn room, yeah.
Of course not.
And her crazy ass is what's blowing my mind right now. You're a fucking guest in a home and you walk into a stranger's bedroom and rearrange everything? And what's blowing my mind is like, okay, you moving furniture. You ain't ashamed or feeling like this is weird, like somebody walks in on you and they're like, what are you doing? You're going to be like, oh, well, I know a little thing about interior design and the feng shui of in here is all ruined. So I was just going to, like, why are you going in my man's fucking drawers and moving his clothes? Bruh. She went into my room, rearranged my desk, the clothes in my drawers and closet, all my pictures, and threw out some knickknacks that were given to me by old friends? Bitch, are you a maid now? I was pissed. She totally admitted it, but didn't seem to feel bad at all. My mom was upset too, but not as much as me. They're no longer friends, but I'm not sure why. Probably because she threw out some of my mom's shit as well. What is going on with people? And you know the weird part, Dia, is this person is probably quote unquote normal on the surface and would seem like a person that's not crazy, but then they come into your house throwing shit away without a word to you. And then when you approach them and say, what the fuck are you doing? They're like, oh, I thought it was trash and you just ain't threw it away yet. What gave you that impression? The fact that it was in a room that I was just showing you, not inviting you to go in while I wasn't fucking in it? Bitch, what are you, crazy? Photo Gaming says, I think we found what Kyle is most passionate about. Listen to me. You know why this list fucking freaks me out? Is because, you know what? I've seen enough of people and I've lived enough of life to know that the nice, the reasonable, the logical, and the common sense interpreting motherfuckers of the world are the true national treasure, baby. And they're diamonds in the rough. They're the odd men out now. They're very hard to come by. You're coming across a lot of pretenders in your daily, grind, your daily life, okay? Probably 9 of the 10 friends you have, not saying you have 10 friends, it's just a statistic, are pretenders. And you pretend to a certain extent with them as well. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But to think that one of them's crazy like this, this list strikes a chord with me, because sometimes all I want to do is be left alone. But imagine if I invited someone into my home, because all I can think of naturally is you treat others how you want to be treated, etc. But I think to myself, if I were in somebody else's home, boy, I'll be trying to just have it be smooth and easy. And do you need any help with anything? And I'd ask probably twice before anything is going on. Not because I'm a cuck, but because I can imagine the shoe on the other fucking foot. So when this person is doing this type of shit, I have to think to myself, would I ever in my life, in somebody else's fucking crib, walk up in a room without them in it? I'm not an anxious person, but when I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be, I feel it inside me. You know what I mean? I feel it inside me. Call it anxiety. So the fact that some people, boy, they have that perk that just allows them to be thieving. Might as well be a thief. You up in somebody's room, they don't know about it, throwing shit away, grabbing shit, and moving their crap around. God damn. God damn. Why do I remember the name Chicken Permission?
Because that's,
Is that a meme?
Yeah. You know the whole bone apple teeth? It's just another word, another thing that people tend to...
Oh, no, never mind then, never mind. I thought it was like a thing from my own stream.
What? No.
All right, let me go to Dr. House's story. He says, my mom's friend used our toilet. Did I just say toilet?
Toilet? just
well, sorry. My mom's friend used our toilet. I went in afterwards until...
They meant only to. Only to find.
Until to find runny poo covered up in the rug near the toilet. In the rug? Covered up by the rug? Ew. Can you imagine just... Oh, it's runny? She missed the toilet entirely. What, was she hovering over the bitch? She doesn't come around anymore. Okay, man. Enough stories like that, guys. GSK says, hey, Kyle. Hope you're having a... Oh, I read that already. I'm sorry. Here we go. Okay? Knick-knack, paddywhack. Get the fuck out of my house. Number 7. My best friend wouldn't fucking leave. When I asked her what her going home plans were after 6 days, she said, I don't plan my life that way. Bitch, we 30 years old. Yo, you ain't that cute no more where you could just walk outside and be like...
I don't plan my life like that.
I don't plan it like that.
Bitch, let me plan it for
I don't live like that, so...
I'll plan it for you.
Well, where you don't have to live your life now, but you can't live it here. Seraphin says, how does one miss the toilet? The toilet. Number 6. Left his trash everywhere and then started to complain because the trash was laying around. That's good shit, man. That is good stuff.
I wonder what the problem is.
It's like, what the fuck?
Why is there trash everywhere?
Just imagine somebody like taking a rod and just beating himself in the hand. Ah, oh, my hand hurts. Oh, God, my hand. Stop doing it then. Have you thought to stop doing that? Number 5, okay? My uncle once reorganized my entire kitchen. It wouldn't have been horrible. Aggravating, yes, but not horrible. Except that he moved the fire extinguisher and did not tell anyone. So when I accidentally started a small grease fire, I couldn't find the extinguisher. That's how I burned my hands, destroyed the stove, and nearly burned the kitchen down. All because he just had to rearrange my fucking kitchen. Ain't nothing like not finding shit that you used to be in one place.
What a man.
My God, dude. What you mean you moved a man's fire extinguisher? Oh no.
I hope that uncle no longer comes around.
Yo, I think Drake may be like... I can't say that on stream. Okay, number 4. A kid whose parents didn't supervise him. You mean like Drake? He was probably 8 or 9, like Drake, at the time, and would get into anything. Not like Drake. With Drake, things get into him. Hi-oh! Stepdad. Especially stuff computer related. He would dig through drawers and open up boxes looking for gadgets to play with, only to fuck them up or to lose them. We finally told the parents that they couldn't bring him back when he got into the kitchen and turned on the glass top stove while a pizza box was on it. It started a small, quickly extinguished fire, and the house smelled like smoke for about a week because of some fucking kid, you know? Fucking kids. Ooh, we just in the mood for that. Are you in the mood for your things to get ruined?
That's something that I've never understood, and I'm pretty sure those parents understand the fact that their kid is just one of those kids where,
Nope, they got to be self-aware, and most parents are insane. Do you get what I'm saying?
You don't want to be pro putting some children in a straitjacket, but this is one of those cases where you're like, I want to put this kid in a straitjacket, and then lock them in a room.
I don't think there's anything funnier than the idea of like parents allowing their non-parent friends to try to babysit their kids. Cause like, nah, man, this is like a all eyes on this motherfucker 100% of the time job. Cause if you allow this dude out of your sight, you're gonna have problems. Maybe if he's a little boy at the right age, you could sit him in front of some Fortnite or whatever the hell it's gonna be and make here. Ooh, tomorrow Fortnite is updating. But y'all don't care about that. You care about the Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch Direct tomorrow, okay? One day before my birthday, man. Wow, it's like they know what time it is. And they hit me with that news. We're 1 whole month away from Animal Crossing. How far we've come. Number 3. They let their little kids wipe... Why I gotta read stuff like this? They let their little kids wipe their butt with my guest towels instead of asking where the toilet paper was. So I don't,
Just burn them all down and start.
I don't want to know if the parents were in the room, the bathroom, and thought that this was fine, or if the kid just did it. But either way, I guess you're getting new guest towels, I guess you're getting new guest towels. Artoria says, I'm actually playing Fortnite right now, Kyle. It's the last day of the season, so get whatever the hell you need. I'm actually a little bit pissed off at Fortnite because I realize I may have had to be at level 350 to get the corrupted variation of a skin that I like. But I'm only at like 327, and the only challenge that I don't have done is a challenge that expects you to outlast 20,000 different opponents. And just to put that in perspective, every Fortnite map, game that you play only has 99 other assholes. So even if you played that 20-minute match, you would still only have 99 more. So, 20 minutes times 10, you're only outlasting 1,000 people. And you're supposed to do that 20 times? Jesus Christ.
Actually, I haven't played Fortnite in damn near a month, Raphael. So
I should I have every challenge done except the Outlast the opponents challenge, and that's pretty fucking stupid. So I guess I'm just kissing that skin goodbye, and that's the end of it. I can't, be heartbroken over it. Raphael says, I care about Fortnite, but not as much as Kyle and Dia. I haven't gotten into Fortnite for a while because the season that they've had has been never ending. It's been that same season from before Christmas. So we're at, what is arguably like 2/3 through February now. That map is too big. They don't allow you to maneuver around it. Very problematic. Number 2. One of my mother's friends is not only a raging alcoholic, but is also on ridiculous amounts of prescription drugs. Nice. Who's writing those prescriptions? One night, she was staying with my parents and fell asleep in a leather recliner because of the aforementioned alcohol and drugs. At some point in the middle of the night, she shit herself, again, because of the aforementioned alcohol and drugs, and instead of being a good guest and decent human being and being embarrassed by it and doing her damnedest to clean it up, she threw a blanket she was sleeping on over her mess, then went upstairs to sleep in one of the beds. Then she just told my mom about it in the morning and left. My mother used bleach and every cleaner under the sun to clean up the mess, and she did, but she ended up just throwing the chair out. How could you ever really look at that the same way again? There's only one more entry on this list. And I have had it with these poop-oriented entries. How can you be so disgusting? Y'all the scat man? My God.
One of the few things that American Dad that I actually enjoyed. And it was just that song.
Prima Luna says, unless you're very good at it. Very good at what? At Fortnite? Oh, are you implying that like you can get the 20,000 Outlast if you're very good at it?
Wait a minute.
Nah, listen, Prima Luna, if that's what you're saying, what I need you to understand is nobody has difficulty playing fucking Fortnite. You think it's hard to get to the last 10? You don't have to kill anybody. You can just walk around, avoid other players, and outlast like 90 niggas in a typical Fortnite match. It doesn't matter how good you are at Fortnite. If you play a match, you're going to take minimum 20 minutes to get to the end. And if you doubt me, then you're an idiot and you don't know what you're talking about. If this is what you're talking about, by the way. Every match of Fortnite solo will take around 20 minutes for all of those stupid ass storm circles to come all the way down. Even if you're aggressively killing everybody and making yourself like a big target and, hypothetically you kill everybody that comes your way. This is my problem. If you can only get around 99 people outlasted every 20 minutes, then that means that 20, 40, 60, 1 hour, you can really only outlast 300 people. And you're not trying to outlast just 1,000, which you can knock out in a couple of hours. You're trying to outlast 20,000. Here's why I'm upset about it. Fortnite has other game modes where it's like more fun to play. You die, you respawn. You don't have to be so deliberate with your actions. And I play a lot of Rumble because it allows you to respawn. But that challenge is not tracking Rumble, which is funny, which is properly funny. And I'm over it. So there's that. Banner Bear says I've played Fortnite once and I got flashbacks of Minecraft Hunger Games. Never played Minecraft Hunger Games. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I need to finish my Minecraft builds instead of screwing around underground, making things more accessible so that when Dia and maybe even Stripes go down there with me, it won't be so unbearable.
Read Hubert.
Hubert Cumberdale says, one for you and one for Dia. Wait, what?
He's getting, I think he's getting, the...
Oh, the Ring Fit. I'm going to buy that game then. I didn't see it on Amazon though, which was weird. Dia, because it's a video game, I will keep myself ahead of you. You understand?
What do you mean?
It means that I will be sexy and fit because I'm going to be going out of my way to be in better shape than you.
Will this help my chest?
What's wrong with your chest?
No, because you... Oh my gosh. I think nothing is wrong with it, but you've commented on the fact that you want it like a little tighter.
No, I'm scared that I'm getting your breasts too big because of how much bigger they are from the time that we met. And your breasts don't make sense for their size right now. Unless you were pregnant. You know what I mean? You're a very tiny girl, Dia. And those are at least what? Full cup size bigger?
About so.
So my diet has not been doing you any favors, but at least one of us can still be attractive. Jesus. And soon I will be too. A special thanks though for messing up that wish list. I know 4chan also got like lights for the cabinet. There's like a cabinet behind me.
It's gonna look pretty freaking cool.
Where's the webcam thing? Webcam there. Wait.
Don't blind them now.
Wait, I can't. Okay. You see the Yoda? Fuck. No, that's going the wrong way. Okay. Fuck. Wait, is this my headset? Nice. Kind of looks like I have a fro there. Nice. All right, it's enough. Back to the fan. Hey, he's my number one fan. That's not good. That's a shame. You should be ashamed.
You just got that joke? What do you think I was chuckling when you said it the first time?
What do you mean?
I was giggling when you said it the first time.
I said that the first time?
Yes. No.
But
you said, look, that's my fan.
That's my fan up there.
Fan.
Yeah, he liked the video. Will you like the video? Oh, hey, Kyle, what's going on? I'm liking the video. See, get a load of that guy. He's a real cool guy. Helsing's like, Dia is the queen. I'm really wondering what Helsing looks like now because she's in the Minecraft world.
What?
I'm wondering what Helsing looks like now because she's in the Minecraft world. My big mom.
We've seen her.
I need to put this weird little gay blanket on my wish list.
It's beautiful.
Is it?
Yes. And now
Why do you have to think it's beautiful? Because it's meant to be kind of like...
I like the pattern on it. I like the pattern on it.
The pitter pattern.
Also, it's like, well, before mine got ruined.
Oh, I need to get you one of those too. I was looking at the, man, whatever. How do you guys feel about, the coronavirus coming all the way over here?
Wait,
Pretty crazy.
still on?
Wait, are we still reading?
Yes. Also,
Number one on this list of house guest stories. Oh my gosh.
I guess our guest is the fan.
God, that thing's still on.
Ugh.
My late partner was very sick with leukemia. Jesus. After over a year of being 24/7 caregiver, I got the opportunity to go abroad for a work trip. My partner insisted that I go because I deserved a break from caregiving and that his deadbeat brother would fill in as caregiver while I was gone. While his brother was staying in our home, he brought his cat, which is a no-no for someone who is living with zero immune system, did the absolute minimum to take care of my partner, and left him basically to figure out medication and food on his own. The final blow is that he stole the big piggy bank that we were using to save for his bucket list vacation before he died. Then he denied he did it. It makes my blood boil. Dude's dying. That's your brother dying, my dude. That's your brother right there. But when you're a deadbeat, man. Wait a minute. You know when the music's starting to sound like that it's going to be good, all right? Oh my god. Oh my. That lady fight like a dude.
Good, good. Good. Because she shouldn't be taking it. I know that country is incredibly oppressive against women. So I'm happy that she stood up for herself because it seemed like no one else was going to do it.
What is all of this? Somebody animated Steve to look like a bird or else. I have been trying to get one of the mobs to drop the tridents they're holding sometimes. Can't do it. It'll be fun. We'll make
Poor Hubert.
what do we call them? Milestones in game together.
Because some people have already reached that. Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah.
I hate it. Get out of my face.
Oh boy. So, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you guys... There's another No Man's Sky update. Man, they just keep going. Well, I hope everybody has a fantastic evening. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I should edit a video tonight for Animal Crossing so that I have something to pump out tomorrow. I'd like to be recognized in the Animal Crossing community because all of the dudes running the show right now are very effeminate, and that's maybe that's their thing. Maybe that's their market. You know, I'm not trying to corner that market. Trump says he barely knows Dana Rohrabacher. I think the news was something like he was offering Julian Assange a pardon if he made some shit go away with the Russian Bing Bong. Pretty wild. Okay. I think we've come to the most fantastic part of the stream, and it's the part where we ban Drake the Human. It's been a wild ride. It has been a wild ride. I hope it was worth it. Everybody, press F in the chat. This guy's dead. Here's a drink for him. I don't know what you were thinking. You stupid little kid. You stupid child. Enough. Oh, boy.
I like how Linda's just enjoying herself clapping along.
She almost made it, too. All you have to do is shut the fuck up. The one thing children can't do. Oh, no. Whatever. I'm spent. Like, we've barely done anything tonight, and that's what it is. I guess I'm really feeling my age. Happy birthday to me.
You're so cute.
In 0.4 equinox, the prophecy will be fulfilled. Thank you. One day away from the birthday. Tomorrow we're going to do the whole Fortnite new chapter thing. We're going to do the whole Animal Crossing Switch thing. Follow me on Twitch if you're not followed over there. And make sure that I guess it'll notify you when I start streaming. Wait, that's not... You idiot. That is not the Twitch thing. Where is the Twitch thing? Oh, there it is. Dia had a stream before I did. I wonder how it went. What did do, Ash Henry? I appreciate you. You are amazing. Wait a minute.
Hubert said to update the list because he almost got the lights too.
He almost got the lights?
Yes, the ones that Demetrius got. Or whoever got them. I don't know who got them.
Or yes, to update the wish list. Okay.
Yes.
I apologize. I will. I'll do that right now. I love you for taking the time Thanks for being here. You'll see me again soon. And I may even record a list off stream to just pump up. So it won't be a stream, but it will be a list. So watch out for that. Love you. Stay safe. And you'll see me again soon. Bye.